Here's a wild fact about Xbox's original name. The gaming console we now know as Xbox started its journey with a much longer name, DirectX. This name highlighted Microsoft's powerful DirectX graphics technology, which was designed to give it an edge over its main competitors, Sony's PlayStation and Nintendo's consoles. However, as the launch date approached in 2001, Microsoft realized that a shorter, snappier name would be more appealing to gamers. Thus, they simplified it to just Xbox, a move that proved both clever and memorable. With the launch, gamers were introduced to the groundbreaking game Halo, which not only showcased the console's capabilities, but also transformed how multiplayer gaming was experienced. Halo became a cultural phenomenon, drawing players into epic battles together, either online or on the couch with friends. This pivotal moment in gaming history helped establish Xbox as a major player in the competitive world of video games, forever changing the landscape of interactive entertainment. Hard to believe, but discover Italy's vibrant cultural mix and unique traditions. Italy is a country bursting with life and diversity, showcasing a population of around 60 million as of December 2024. Despite over 90% of its residents identifying as ethnic Italians, the country's true richness emerges from its many regional identities. From the enchanting Amalfi Coast to the historical streets of Florence, each region contributes distinct flavors, traditions, and dialects that enrich the Italian experience. For instance, Sardinia not only attracts visitors with its stunning beaches and rugged landscapes, but also boasts a remarkable number of centenarians. This Mediterranean jewel has one of the highest rates of people living past 100 years, intriguing researchers who seek to uncover the secrets behind their impressive longevity. The blend of rich history, artistic achievements, and strong regional pride creates a vibrant tapestry where local cultures thrive. Italy is more than just a travel destination. It's a canvas of experiences, making every visit an exciting adventure and every conversation an exploration of fascinating histories. Hard to believe, but the longest street awaits discovery, stretching a remarkable 2,000 kilometers in Canada. This legendary road runs from the shores of Lake Ontario in Toronto all the way to the northern town of Rainy River. Yonge Street isn't just a regular street, it's a cultural and historical treasure. Serving as a vital artery for transportation, it connects countless communities and showcases the diverse landscapes Canada has to offer. Along its path, you can find everything from bustling city life to serene natural beauty, making it a favorite for travelers and locals alike. Did you know Yonge Street played a significant role in the 19th century gold rush? Its historical importance adds layers to the journey, drawing in tourists eager to explore its rich past. Whether you're driving, biking, or taking a leisurely stroll, Yonge Street promises an adventure filled with stories and sights. How will you discover its wonders? This fun fact about crickets will amaze you. Did you know you can estimate the temperature by counting a cricket's chirps? It's a fascinating method that might seem surprising at first. Crickets are more than just nighttime entertainers. They have an incredible ability to reflect the temperature around them. The next time you hear a cricket chirping, pay attention. For every 8 chirps, simply add 5 to the total. For example, if you hear 16 chirps, that suggests the temperature is around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. This neat trick works quite well in warmer months when these little creatures are most active. It may not be as precise as your weather app, but it's a fun way to connect with nature. Plus, it's a great conversation starter the next time you're outdoors. So next time you're enjoying a summer evening, try your hand at this clever method and impress your friends with your newfound knowledge. Who knew a simple cricket could help you understand the weather? Did you know sloths take 2 weeks to digest their food? That's right. These slow-moving creatures are famous for their laid-back lifestyle, and their digestion process reflects that. Sloths have a very specialized diet mainly consisting of leaves, which don't provide a lot of nutrients. To extract every bit of energy from their leafy meals, they rely on a slow and steady approach. Their stomachs host unique bacteria that help break down the tough fibers found in leaves. But this takes time. As a result, sloths can spend over half of their day eating and then even more resting while their bodies process the food. This leisurely pace helps them conserve energy, crucial because their diet is low in calories. So next time you think about sloths, remember that their impressive 2-week digestion time is just another part of their unique charm and adaptation to their environment. Did you know Raphael Lemkin invented the term genocide? This remarkable Polish-Jewish lawyer introduced the term in 1943 to describe the systematic extermination of a specific group of people. Lemkin was deeply motivated by the disturbing events of World War II, which included the horrific treatment and mass killing of Jews and others. He wanted to ensure that such atrocities would never be overlooked again, so he sought a word that could capture the full horror of these acts. Before this, there was no single word that encompassed the calculated cruelty aimed at entire communities based solely on their identity. Lemkin's passion for justice and human rights led him to advocate for international laws aimed at preventing future genocides. Today, his efforts have had a lasting impact on how we discuss and combat such atrocities, reminding us that we must always strive to protect human dignity. Lemkin's legacy has sparked continued dialogue around the importance of recognizing and addressing injustices. How can we ensure history never repeats itself? You might be shocked to learn that Will Smith declined Neo. In the late 90s, Will Smith, a superstar celebrated for his charm and charisma, faced a major career decision that would change the course of film history. He was offered the role of Neo in the groundbreaking sci-fi blockbuster The Matrix, a film renowned for its stunning visuals and revolutionary storytelling. Despite the film's legendary status and immense popularity, Smith turned down the role, choosing instead to star in Wild Wild West. Many fans and critics see this as a missed opportunity for cinematic greatness, especially considering the legacy of The Matrix. However, Smith stands by his decision, believing he wouldn't have suited the role of Neo, which demanded a depth and style he didn't feel aligned with at that moment in his career. Instead, he embraced the quirky, Western action genre, injecting his unique flair into the character of Jim West. This twist in his journey reminds us that creating our own path can sometimes be more fulfilling than chasing after the roles others deem prestigious, even if that path leads us away from a revolutionary film. Did you know that Hugh Jackman plays nice with paparazzi? The popular actor often takes a unique approach when he returns to his homeland, Australia. Instead of avoiding photographers altogether, Jackman communicates with them directly. He lets them know where he'll be, allowing them to take photos of him while politely asking for some privacy during his stay. This friendly strategy showcases his understanding of the media while also setting boundaries. Jackman's approach reflects a balance between enjoying his time with family and being respectful of the paparazzi's job. By maintaining this open line of communication, he not only helps his fans catch a glimpse of him, but also protects his personal space. It's a candid snapshot of how a celebrity can navigate the tricky world of fame while prioritizing their comfort. Isn't it refreshing to see such a thoughtful side of stardom? Did you know Martin Cooper revolutionized communication? In the early 1970s, Martin Cooper, an engineer at Motorola, made history by making the first ever cell phone call. This groundbreaking moment marked a huge leap in communication technology, allowing people to talk wirelessly for the first time. Picture this. Cooper stepped out onto the streets of New York City, holding a device that weighed around 2.5 pounds and was nearly a foot long. He called his rival at Bell Labs, announcing that he was speaking through a mobile phone. This daring move not only showcased the potential of portable communication, but also sparked an entire industry that has dramatically reshaped how we connect today. Fast forward to now, and we can't imagine life without our sleek smartphones, which hold more computing power than the technology that sent astronauts to the moon. Thanks to pioneers like Cooper, staying in touch is as easy as pushing a button. Isn't it fascinating how one call can change the course of history? Why does Hamburg have more bridges than Venice? You might be surprised to learn that Hamburg, Germany, boasts over 2,500 bridges, far outnumbering the famous canals of Venice. This fascinating fact comes from Hamburg's significant network of canals and rivers. The city is crisscrossed by waterways that have historically shaped its growth and economy. The Elbe River and its tributaries flow through the metropolis, creating a perfect environment for trade and transportation. Many of these bridges are not just practical. They are beautiful architectural feats, showcasing the city's unique design style. From the elegant stone arches to modern constructions, each bridge tells a story of Hamburg's rich maritime history. Moreover, with canals stretching over 400 kilometers, the city's infrastructure is a vital part of everyday life for locals and visitors alike. So the next time you think of cities with many bridges, remember that Hamburg steals the spotlight from Venice in a big way. Isn't it incredible how geography shapes history and culture? Did you know lefties dominate typing on keyboards? Surprisingly, over half of all typing is done with the left hand. This fascinating fact stems from the design of the QWERTY keyboard, which was created in the 19th century. It turns out that the layout offers a slight advantage for left-handed users, allowing them to take on more of the typing workload. For example, most common letters like E, T, and A are positioned in a way that makes them easier to reach with the left hand. Whether you're a lefty or a righty, this insight sheds light on how many left-handed people adapt to a predominantly right-handed world. So next time you sit down to type, think about the hidden history behind your keyboard layout and how it might just favor those who use their left hand more often. Can you believe it? Typing really does have its quirks. Unlock the secrets of Japan's healing onsens. Onsens, or hot springs, are famous in Japan for their soothing and therapeutic benefits. Nestled in beautiful landscapes, these natural wonders offer more than just relaxation. They also host a diverse range of microorganisms that have evolved to thrive in extreme heat. What's fascinating is that scientists are diving into research on these resilient microbes, exploring their potential to help tackle pressing environmental and medical issues. For instance, some of these heat-loving microbes could be key in breaking down pollutants in our environment, while others might contribute to new medical breakthroughs, such as improved antibiotics or advanced probiotics. As researchers continue to investigate these unique organisms, we are only beginning to understand how the secrets of Japan's onsens could lead to innovative solutions to our world's challenges. Who knew that a relaxing soak could be tied to groundbreaking science? Is it really true that New York is so watery? Absolutely. New York is the U.S. state surrounded by the most water after Hawaii, making it a unique geographical wonder. With the Atlantic Ocean to the southeast, enormous lakes like Erie and Ontario, and a network of rivers, New York's landscape is beautifully defined by water. This abundance doesn't just create stunning views, it also shapes the state's vibrant skyline and iconic bridges. Think of the Brooklyn Bridge illuminating the East River at sunset, or the fog rolling in across the waters, creating a dreamy atmosphere. The presence of vast bodies of water influences everything from the local climate to recreational activities. Whether you're enjoying a sunny day at a beach or sailing on Lake Erie, the water is always a part of New York's charm. So next time you visit, just remember, you're in a state that's a haven for water lovers. Meet the Hercules beetle, the heavyweight champion of insects. This remarkable creature can weigh up to 135 grams, which is about the same as a small kitten. These beetles can grow to an impressive length of 17 centimeters, making them the largest insects on Earth. Found mainly in the rainforests of South and Central America, Hercules beetles are not just heavyweights in size, they also have a striking appearance, featuring a shiny black body adorned with yellow or green stripes. What's fascinating is how they use their strength. Adult males use their size and powerful horns to battle for mates, displaying their impressive strength in a dramatic fashion. Although they might look intimidating, Hercules beetles are harmless to humans. Their diet mainly consists of fruits and tree sap, making them essential players in their ecosystem. With their astonishing size and intriguing behaviors, Hercules beetles spark curiosity and awe for insect lovers and casual observers alike. How did such an incredible insect evolve to reach these colossal sizes? Surprisingly, it's a fact that jousting reigns supreme. Jousting, the dramatic sport where knights on horseback charge at each other with lances, has been named the official sport of Maryland. This unique choice showcases Maryland's rich history and its deep ties to this medieval activity rather than opting for more popular sports like football or basketball. Jousting dates back to the Middle Ages, where it was not just a contest of skill, but also served as a way for knights to demonstrate their bravery and honor. In Maryland, the sport celebrates its traditions through events that draw spectators eager to witness the excitement and pageantry, complete with colorful costumes and cheering crowds. It's a living reminder of the state's heritage, keeping the spirit of chivalry alive and connecting residents and visitors to a fascinating past. Have you ever watched a jousting tournament in action? Prepare to be amazed by Indonesia's mystical black chicken. This unique bird, known as the ayam cemani, has captivated the imaginations of many with its all-black appearance, including its feathers, skin, and even organs. Originating from Indonesia, the ayam cemani is not just a visual wonder. It's often regarded as a symbol of mystery and beauty in various cultures. Its striking color is due to a genetic mutation called fibromelanosis, which impacts the pigmentation of the chicken. Local legends often associate the ayam cemani with spiritual significance, and many believe it brings good luck and prosperity. Not only does this extraordinary bird showcase nature's incredible diversity, but it also serves as a reminder of how distinct and colorful our world can be, even in something as familiar as a chicken. Have you ever seen a completely black chicken before? Did you know Madagascar is home to amazing lemurs? These fascinating animals are like the island's celebrity species, captivating everyone with their striking looks and playful behavior. Lemurs are primates, and they can only be found naturally on Madagascar and a few nearby islands. This makes them special, as they have evolved in isolation for millions of years. There are about 100 different species of lemurs, each with its unique traits, from the tiny mouse lemurs, which are the size of a mouse, to the larger indri that can weigh up to 20 pounds. These creatures exhibit a wide range of colors, sizes, and behaviors. Lemurs are social animals, often living in groups called troops, where they communicate through vocalizations and body language. Unfortunately, their unique habitat is under threat due to deforestation and hunting, leading to a decline in their populations. Conservation efforts are vital to protect these remarkable animals and their habitats. So next time you think about rare wildlife, remember that Madagascar and its lemurs are truly one of a kind. Is it really true that Tesla cars can be customized? Absolutely. One of the standout features of Tesla vehicles is their remarkable personalization options. Owners can tailor everything from the car's interface, like colors and themes, to specific driving modes that suit their preferences. This level of customization means that every driver can create a unique driving experience. But it gets even better. Tesla's innovative software updates allow owners to adjust their vehicle preferences remotely, which means no more trips to service centers for simple tweaks. Just imagine changing your car settings from the comfort of your home. This keeps the Tesla modern and up-to-date with the latest features and enhancements, ensuring that your ride always feels fresh and personalized. With Tesla, owning a car isn't just about driving, it's about making it truly yours. Why exactly does coffee flower go to waste? It's surprising to learn that the beautiful coffee flower, which blooms on coffee trees, eventually leads to a product that many people love: coffee. The flowers are part of the coffee cherries, the fruit that houses the precious coffee beans we brew every morning. While the cherries are full of nutrients, the coffee flower itself is actually packed with fiber and protein. Yet, despite its nutritional value, a staggering 75% of the coffee flower is thrown away during the coffee production process. This waste raises questions about sustainability and how we can utilize every part of the coffee plant. Some innovative companies are starting to explore ways to use these discarded flowers, turning them into teas and natural flavors, which not only reduces waste, but also opens up new avenues for enjoying coffee-related products. Why not delight in the delicious possibilities of coffee flowers? Did you know comets were called hairy stars in Greece? Back in ancient times, the people of Greece observed the night sky and wondered about the bright, glowing objects that occasionally streaked across it. They coined the term hairy stars to describe these mysterious celestial visitors. Unlike the fixed stars in the night sky, comets appeared suddenly and vanished just as quickly, captivating the imagination of astronomers and common folk alike. The Greek philosophers pondered the nature of these phenomena, believing they might signify important events or changes in the world below. Modern-day astronomy tells us that comets are icy bodies from the outer solar system, releasing gas and dust as they approach the sun. This creates their stunning tails that can stretch for millions of miles. The name hairy stars might sound whimsical today, but it highlights how ancient cultures tried to make sense of their universe, connecting the dots between the stars and the happenings on Earth. Isn't it fascinating how our understanding of the cosmos has evolved? Why exactly does Comic Sans get so much hate? This quirky font, designed by Vincent Connor in 1994, was inspired by the handwritten text common in comic books. With its playful curves and informal look, Comic Sans aimed to bring a casual flair to digital text. However, this font has faced significant backlash over the years, as many see it as overly casual for professional settings. Critics argue that its frequent misuse in serious communications dilutes the intended message and creates a sense of unprofessionalism. Interestingly, despite the criticism, Comic Sans has a dedicated fan base that appreciates its charm and readability, especially for children and those with learning disabilities. The question remains, can a font really be hated, or is it simply the way we use it that gives it a bad reputation? Let's uncover the truth about goats as weed eaters. Goats are not just cute and friendly, they are also amazing natural weed controllers. These clever animals can munch on stubborn plants like poison ivy and poison oak without any harm to themselves. This unique trait makes them invaluable to farmers looking for eco-friendly ways to manage their land. Instead of using chemical herbicides that can harm the environment, many farmers are turning to goats to keep their fields tidy. These hardy animals can access tricky terrains where machines can't go, making them perfect for tackling overgrown areas. Plus, they eat a variety of plants, helping to promote biodiversity. As farmers embrace sustainable practices, the popularity of using goats for weed control is rising, offering a win-win situation for nature and agriculture. Who knew such simple creatures could make such a big difference? Discover the amazing flavors of sake. Sake varies widely in flavor, ranging from refreshingly sweet to delightfully dry, showcasing the artistry of its production. One key factor influencing these flavors is the rice polishing ratio. The more the rice is polished, the purer and lighter the sake tends to be. Water composition also plays a crucial role. Soft water can produce a smoother taste, while hard water may lead to a more robust flavor. Fermentation techniques, like the use of specific yeasts, further shape the profile of the sake. Additionally, aging processes can add depth and complexity. Different types of sake, such as junmai, which is brewed without added alcohol, versus hanjozo, which includes a small amount of distilled alcohol, highlight the craftsmanship involved. Each sip of sake tells a story, combining tradition and innovation that can surprise even the most seasoned drinkers. Are you ready to explore these flavors? Let's uncover the truth about the Tower of Hercules. This remarkable structure, perched in La Coruña, Spain, is the oldest functioning Roman lighthouse still in operation today. Built in the 2nd century, the Tower of Hercules has been guiding sailors safely for nearly 2,000 years. Its impressive height of 55 meters makes it not only a beacon for ships, but also a stunning example of Roman architecture. Originally known as the Forum Brigantium, this ancient lighthouse is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing the engineering prowess of its time. As you explore its history, you'll find that the tower has witnessed countless maritime adventures, standing strong against storms and the test of time. With its elegant design, the Tower of Hercules remains a symbol of hope and direction, reminding us how vital lighthouses were for navigating treacherous waters. Have you ever thought about how many sailors it has helped over the centuries? Believe it or not, car horns play a musical note. Most car horns in America emit a sound in the key of F, and this choice is quite practical. Designers didn't pick this pitch for its musical charm, but rather for its effectiveness in cutting through the hustle and bustle of city noise. Imagine driving in a busy intersection. All the sounds of honking, engines revving, and people talking can easily drown out other important noises, including a car's horn. By selecting a clear, distinct note like F, it ensures that drivers will not only hear the horn, but also react quickly. This decision can make a significant difference in road safety, as a loud, easily identifiable horn alerts drivers to dangers nearby. So the next time you hear a car horn blaring, remember there's more to it than just noise. It's a carefully designed tool making our roads a bit safer. Have you ever thought about the sounds around you and their purpose? Discover the shocking truth about Maya bloodletting rituals. Ancient Maya civilization had fascinating yet extreme practices to connect with the divine, and one standout was their bloodletting rituals. This involved piercing different body parts, like the tongue and earlobes, to draw blood as a sacred offering to their gods. They believed that shedding blood was a way to appease and communicate with the deities, hoping to reduce their anger and secure blessings for their community. Priests and nobles often led these rites, emphasizing their importance in society. Interestingly, this practice not only showcased their commitment to spirituality, but also reflected their complex understanding of life, death, and the power of sacrifice. While it might sound shocking to us today, for the Maya, these rituals were a profound act of devotion that shaped their culture and beliefs. What do you think about this intense spiritual connection? Here's a wild fact about ancient Egypt's beer economy. In ancient Egypt, workers who built the magnificent pyramids received more than just money or food for their hard labor. They often got beer as part of their wages. Imagine getting up to 4 liters of beer each day. This wasn't just a tasty treat. The beer was essential for hydration in the hot desert climate and packed with nutrients that helped the workers stay healthy and energized. Beer was such a vital part of their daily lives that it became a standard method of payment. While today we might think of beer more for relaxation or celebration, back then it was a crucial, everyday necessity for laborers. The ancient Egyptians even brewed their beer in large quantities, showcasing their impressive brewing skills. So next time you raise a glass, remember the pyramid builders and their unique form of currency. Believe it or not, potatoes were once taboo in France. In the 18th century, many people believed that these tubers were unfit for human consumption and only suitable for livestock. That is, until a determined pharmacist named Antoine-Augustin Parmentier changed the game. He saw the potato's potential for providing nourishment during a time when food shortages were common. To challenge the negative perception, Parmentier cultivated potatoes in a special guarded field, creating a buzz around the crop. Curiosity piqued. Local villagers dared to sneak into his field to steal a taste of the once scorned vegetable. Eventually, Parmentier took his advocacy further by organizing potato tastings and even convincing King Louis XVI to promote the crop. His efforts transformed public opinion, paving the way for the potato to become a staple food in France and beyond. Isn't it amazing how one person's dedication can reshape history? You might be shocked to learn that Hindi is rare. While many languages have global reach, Hindi holds official status in just 2 countries, India and Fiji. In India, it's not only one of 22 officially recognized languages, but it's also the most widely spoken one, especially in the northern states where it serves as a vibrant medium of communication in daily life, education, and media. Hindi's roots in India are deep, reflecting rich traditions and cultural diversity. Meanwhile, Fiji showcases Hindi's unique journey, where it is primarily spoken among Indo-Fijians, the descendants of Indian laborers who were brought to work on sugar plantations in the 19th century. This blend of cultures allows Hindi to thrive in Fiji, creating a fascinating linguistic tapestry. How does this small footprint impact global communication? Did you know that Pluto's orbit is astonishingly long? This distant dwarf planet takes a staggering 241 Earth years to complete just one orbit around the Sun. That's a lot longer than our own year, and it's all because Pluto is located about 3.7 billion miles away from the Sun. To give you an idea, that's far more than Neptune's distance. Another fascinating factor is Pluto's elliptical orbit, which means it gets closer to the Sun at times and then drifts far away. This unique path and its icy composition make Pluto one of the most intriguing objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with ancient ice and rock. Since its discovery in 1930, scientists have studied Pluto extensively, uncovering secrets about its atmosphere, moons, and surface. Each time we learn more, it reminds us just how much there is to explore in our solar system. Turns out, the truth is that Keanu Reeves has Lebanese roots. It might surprise you to learn that this beloved actor was born in Beirut, Lebanon, in 1964. Keanu's early life was marked by significant changes. He and his mother, an Englishwoman, relocated to Canada when he was just a young child. Despite his rise to fame in Hollywood, Keanu remains remarkably grounded and relatable. Known for his kindness and humility, he stands out in an industry often overshadowed by glitz and glamour. His remarkable performances in iconic films like The Matrix and John Wick not only display his outstanding acting abilities, but also his unwavering dedication to the craft, earning him admiration from fans worldwide. Beyond his cinematic accolades, Keanu has cultivated a reputation for being approachable and genuine. Heartwarming stories of him helping strangers or willingly giving up his seat on the subway contribute to his charm. Keanu's extraordinary journey from the vibrant streets of Beirut to becoming a globally recognized cinematic icon is a striking example of perseverance, reminding us all that humility can shine brightly, even when in the spotlight. Did you know about Tom McCann's boat empire? In the 1920s, Tom McCann began selling boats, and little did he know, this venture would lead him to create the largest network of ship sales in the United States by the 1960s. His success came from a combination of keen business sense and a passion for boating, which resonated well with Americans looking for freedom on the water. During the golden age of boating, his stores flourished, catering to families eager to enjoy lakes and rivers. However, by the 1980s, McCann's business encountered challenges as fashion trends shifted away from traditional boating. Despite these changes, his legacy remains a testament to the exciting world of maritime sales and the significant role boating has played in American culture. How did he manage to rise so high in a competitive market? Prepare to be amazed by Yale's stunning library. This architectural marvel features translucent marble walls, designed specifically to protect its valuable books from direct sunlight. Imagine a space where natural light filters through these beautiful walls, creating a soft glow that enhances the ambience without damaging the precious texts inside. The library stands as a perfect blend of beauty and function, allowing researchers and the students to study in a serene atmosphere. Yale's commitment to preserving its literary treasures is evident in every detail, from the materials chosen to the thoughtful design that emphasizes both aesthetics and practicality. As you walk through its halls, you'll appreciate how the sunlight dances on the marble while keeping the books safe from harmful UV rays. This innovative design reflects Yale's mission to foster learning and scholarship in a protected environment. So next time you're in New Haven, make sure to visit this iconic library and witness firsthand how it marries stunning architecture with a dedication to knowledge preservation. Rain from the sky, drones in the UAE make it happen. It's not science fiction. It's actually happening in the United Arab Emirates, where high-tech solutions are used to combat the challenges of desert climate. The UAE faces extreme heat and limited rainfall, prompting innovative approaches to water shortages. Drones are sent soaring into the sky, equipped with special technology to inject salts into clouds. This process, known as cloud seeding, encourages clouds to release their moisture, resulting in artificial rain. The method is not only fascinating but also essential for agriculture and maintaining green spaces in such a dry region. Local scientists and meteorologists have been studying the effects of cloud seeding to understand its efficiency. With hopes to increase rainfall significantly, this cutting-edge technique may hold the key to water conservation efforts in arid climates worldwide. So next time it rains in the desert, remember that it might just be thanks to a drone doing its job. Ever wondered why toast lands butter side down? Scientists have studied this curious phenomenon and discovered it's all about physics rather than simply bad luck. When you drop a slice of toast, it typically rotates in the air. The average slice takes about 1.5 seconds to hit the ground, giving it just enough time to flip. What's fascinating is that due to the height of most tables, a piece of toast rotates about 1.5 times before it lands. This means that when the toast is dropped, its upside normally meets the floor first, causing the butter side to hit the ground. The combination of gravity, the height of the drop, and the angle of the toast's fall plays a significant role in this outcome. While it can feel like a cruel joke, understanding these dynamics can make you appreciate the science behind everyday mishaps. Moving companies transform stress into smooth sailing. These experts know that relocating can be one of life's most challenging experiences, filled with packing boxes, heavy lifting, and countless details to manage. But what if you could turn that chaotic process into a breeze? Moving companies strive to handle every aspect of your move with efficiency and care, taking the burden off your shoulders. They meticulously plan each step, from packing your cherished items safely to coordinating logistics, ensuring nothing gets lost in the shuffle. By focusing on kindness and clear communication, these professionals aim to make your transition as seamless as possible. Many people find that having experienced movers by their side turns what once seemed like an overwhelming task into a manageable, even enjoyable experience. So the next time you're faced with the daunting task of moving, consider how a moving company can transform your stress into a hassle-free journey, letting you focus on the exciting new chapter ahead. Discover the quirky taxi tradition in Senegal. Some taxi drivers in Senegal believe that tying a goat's tail to their vehicle brings good luck on the roads. This unusual practice is grounded in cultural superstitions that shape how many people navigate their daily lives. For these drivers, the act of tying the goat's tail isn't just about luck. It symbolizes a deeper connection to tradition and community. Senegal is rich in diverse beliefs, and this ritual highlights how everyday actions can reflect larger cultural values. As these taxi drivers zip through the bustling streets, they carry not just passengers, but also a piece of their heritage. Have you ever thought about how superstitions can influence our lives in surprising ways? Most people don't know this, but the pearly cue matters. This intriguing space between your thumb and index finger, known as the pearly cue, isn't just a fancy term. It plays a significant role in how we grip things, and even impacts our handwriting style. When you hold a pen, this little area helps you control your movements, allowing for smooth and precise strokes. Interestingly, it not only aids in writing but also represents a decorative flourish in penmanship, showcasing personal style. Different handwriting styles often emphasize this unique grip, making each person's writing unmistakably theirs. This means that the way you hold your pen contributes to your signature style and can even affect how legible your writing is. Next time you pick up a pen, think about your pearly cue and how it shapes the words you write. Have you ever considered the ways it influences your grip? What if I told you Ariel doesn't marry the prince? In the original tale of The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, Ariel's story takes a much darker turn than the Disney version. Instead of living happily ever after with her prince, he falls in love with another woman, leaving Ariel heartbroken. This heart-wrenching moment highlights the immense sacrifices Ariel made for love. Rather than seeking revenge or harming the prince to save herself, she chooses the path of selflessness, ultimately dissolving into sea foam. This bittersweet conclusion serves as a stark contrast to the sparkling, happy ending many know today. Andersen's tale invites readers to explore themes of love, sacrifice, and the painful realities of unrequited feelings. It's a captivating reminder that fairy tales can be more than just happy endings. They can also offer profound lessons about the complexities of love and choices. How does this darker version change the way we view Ariel's character? Unlocking creativity in children sparks new insights. Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of developmental psychology to understand how creativity and unconventional thinking manifest in young minds. By studying various psychological themes, they've discovered that children often think outside the box and approach problems with unique perspectives. This exploration reveals that imaginative play, artistic expression, and even daydreaming are essential in fostering a child's creative abilities. Encouraging children to explore their creativity not only benefits their artistic skills, but can also enhance critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Furthermore, this emphasis on creative thought can lead to innovative ideas and solutions in their future endeavors. As educators and parents recognize the importance of nurturing creativity, they can create environments that promote explorative thinking. This raises an exciting question. How can we better support our children in developing their imaginative powers? Each delightful idea they explore could one day change the world. You might be shocked to learn that stratigraphy reveals Earth's secrets. This fascinating field of study focuses on the layers of soil and rock that make up our planet's crust. Imagine slicing into a giant cake, where each layer tells a different story about the planet's past. Stratigraphers examine these layers to uncover valuable information about ancient environments, climate changes, and even major events like volcanic eruptions or mass extinctions. Each layer can contain fossils, minerals, and various materials, serving as a time capsule of Earth's history. By carefully analyzing the composition and order of these layers, scientists can piece together timelines and reconstruct what our planet looked like millions of years ago. Stratigraphy not only helps us understand geological processes, but also guides us in locating resources like oil and natural gas. Isn't it amazing how a simple study of soil and rock can connect us to Earth's distant past? Here's what actually happens when you swim. Many people might think swimming pools are just big, fun water bodies, but there's more lurking beneath the surface than you'd expect. When chlorine, used to keep pools clean, mixes with urine, it creates harmful chemicals that can pose health risks. Urine itself is sterile, but once it combines with chlorine, it produces substances like cyanogen chloride, which can affect your heart and lungs, and nitrosamines, which are linked to certain cancers. So when you jump into the pool, it's good to remember that while swimming is a blast, respecting hygiene can make it safer for everyone. Ensuring everyone in the pool is following basic bathroom rules not only keeps the water cleaner, but also helps prevent these harmful reactions. The next time you take a dip, keep in mind that even the smallest actions can have big consequences. Why exactly did Ludwig break Twitch records with his subathon? Ludwig made waves on Twitch with a jaw-dropping 31-day subathon, a unique streaming event where every new subscriber added more time to his live broadcast. This thrilling marathon not only showcased Ludwig's gaming skills, but also his engaging personality, keeping viewers entertained for an entire month. Fans flocked to support him, knowing that each subscription would extend the live stream further, creating an exhilarating cycle of entertainment and excitement. By the end of the subathon, Ludwig had set the record for the longest continuous stream on Twitch, captivating millions around the globe. The community rallied around him, sharing moments of joy, laughter, and even a few challenges on this wild journey. For many, it wasn't just about the gaming. It was a celebration of connection and shared experiences in the vibrant Twitch community. How did he manage to keep the energy alive for so many days? Hard to believe, but South Africa has 3 capitals. This unique situation makes the country stand out on the global map. Each city, Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein, plays a vital role in the governance of the nation. Pretoria acts as the administrative capital, where the president's office and other key government departments are located, ensuring that the day-to-day functions of the government run smoothly. On the other hand, Cape Town is the legislative capital, hosting the national parliament, where laws are debated and passed. Meanwhile, Bloemfontein, often considered the judicial capital, is home to the Supreme Court of Appeal, making it crucial for the nation's legal system. This innovative arrangement was established to balance power across different regions, preventing any one city from gaining too much influence. It's a fascinating approach to governance that promotes unity and equality. Why do you think other countries don't adopt similar systems? Hard to believe, but octopuses can have 96 tentacles. In 2008, a remarkably unusual octopus was discovered off the coast of Japan, surprising researchers and marine enthusiasts alike. While most octopuses sport the well-known 8 limbs, this particular specimen boasted an astonishing 96 tentacles, showcasing the incredible diversity of life beneath the waves. This anomaly raises exciting questions about genetics and how such a creature could develop in the wild. Marine biologists continue to study this fascinating find, as it challenges previously held notions about the limits of octopus morphology. Such discoveries remind us that the ocean is full of unexplored wonders and surprises. Who knows what other strange and beautiful creatures are hiding in the depths? The sea remains vast and mysterious, and each new encounter inspires curiosity and a hunger for knowledge in our quest to understand marine ecosystems. Ever wondered why hippos seem to sweat blood? These fascinating creatures produce a unique mucus-like fluid that is far from ordinary. This fluid, rich in hyposidoric and norhyposidoric acids, acts as a natural sunscreen, shielding their skin from harmful UV rays. When first secreted, the fluid is clear, but as it oxidizes, it transforms into a reddish hue. This striking change is what has led to the myth of hippos sweating blood. Not only does the mucus protect against sun damage, but it also has antimicrobial properties, helping to keep their skin healthy and free from infections. Hippos spend much of their time in water, and this remarkable adaptation allows them to thrive in their environment while combating harmful bacteria and UV rays. So the next time you see a hippo, you might appreciate their unique sweat even more. Unlock the secrets of the Malayalam language. This fascinating language stands out due to its remarkable symmetry and complexity, reflecting a deep-rooted history of literature and poetry. Spoken predominantly in the Indian state of Kerala, Malayalam boasts a script that is both intricate and beautiful, featuring a mix of rounded and linear characters. Over the centuries, it has evolved, enriched by various influences from regional and foreign cultures, leading to a vibrant literary tradition. Poets and writers like Changampuja, Krishna Pillai, and Kamaladas have made significant contributions, showcasing the lyrical quality of Malayalam in their works. This language isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's a living tapestry of Kerala's heritage, embodying diverse dialects and styles that add to its allure. By exploring Malayalam, you're diving into a world of stories, emotions, and unique expressions that reveal the heart of its speakers. How did such a beautiful linguistic landscape come to be in this southern corner of India? Let's uncover the truth about the ice cream cone. The invention of this delightful treat traces back to New York City, where it first captured hearts in the early 20th century. But it was during the St. Louis World's Fair in 1904 that the ice cream cone skyrocketed to fame. Imagine a warm, sunny day at the fair, where vendors were eager to showcase their delicious ice cream creations. Some genius thought of a brilliant idea. Why not serve ice cream in a cone, allowing people to enjoy their treat while strolling around? This clever invention made it super convenient to indulge in a sweet scoop of ice cream without any mess. The cone quickly became a favorite, charming fair-goers, and eventually spreading across the nation. Today, we can't imagine an ice cream shop without these crunchy cones, right? They've become a classic symbol of summer fun and joy. Did people really think giraffes were hippoleopard hybrids? It might sound unbelievable today, but back before 1600, many people were convinced that giraffes were created from the unexpected blending of a hippopotamus and a leopard. This wild idea stemmed from the limited knowledge of African wildlife at the time. Giraffes were often depicted with features that resembled both animals, such as their large bodies reminiscent of hippos and their spots similar to a leopard's coat. Explorers returning from Africa shared tales and drawings that fueled misconceptions rather than facts. Without photographs or detailed animal studies, it's no wonder that early descriptions of these tall, graceful creatures caused confusion. Today, of course, we know that giraffes are unique animals, easily distinguished by their long necks and distinct patterns. Isn't it fascinating how far our understanding of wildlife has come? Guess what really drives quirky toilet seat designs? Bailey Hakawa is redefining bathroom humor with her unique creations. Imagine opening your bathroom door to be greeted by a toilet seat shaped like a delicious sandwich or a full breakfast platter. These eye-catching designs do more than just serve a function. They spark joy and conversation, turning an ordinary bathroom accessory into a topic of fun. With a background in design, Hakawa blends creativity with a playful twist, proving that even the smallest details in home decor can reflect our personalities. By using whimsical shapes and bright colors, she encourages people to not take life too seriously, transforming restrooms into playful spaces. So why settle for boring when you can brighten your day with laughter? Hakawa's inventive approach invites everyone to explore how design can merge with humor, inspiring us to bring unexpected joy into our everyday lives. Ever thought about flesh-eating bacteria risks? It turns out the likelihood of being infected by these dangerous bacteria is higher than the chance of being struck by lightning. This condition, known as necrotizing fasciitis, is rare but serious, requiring swift medical attention. Often caused by bacteria entering the body through cuts or wounds, its symptoms can be severe, including intense pain, swelling, and changes in skin color. Because of this, being aware of the signs is vital. Good hygiene practices like washing hands regularly, treating wounds promptly, and seeking immediate help for infections can significantly lower your risk. While both being struck by lightning and contracting this infection are uncommon experiences, the impact of necrotizing fasciitis can be life-changing. It's essential to stay informed and cautious, especially during activities that might expose you to cuts or infections. So keep an eye out for those warning signs and don't hesitate to contact a healthcare professional if something seems off. Believe it or not, Jay-Z faced backlash from his mother. In the heated rap feud between Jay-Z and Nas, tensions escalated when Jay-Z released a diss track that hinted at a scandalous affair involving Nas and his girlfriend. The track was bold and loaded with accusations, sparking intense discussions in the hip-hop community. However, what many fans didn't know is that behind the scenes, Jay-Z's mother was not pleased with her son's choice of words. She urged Jay-Z to reconsider his actions, expressing concern for not only Nas, but also for the wider impact of their rivalry. This situation highlights a fascinating dynamic often overlooked in the music industry, where personal relationships can collide with professional rivalries. Jay-Z's mother played a crucial role in reminding him about family values and respect, urging him to apologize. Could this mother-son conversation have changed the course of their rivalry? Here's what actually happens when countries become friends. Morocco was the first country to recognize the independence of the United States, a significant gesture for a fledgling nation. In 1777, just as the American Revolution was gaining momentum, Morocco opened its ports to American ships, allowing trade to flourish long before the war officially ended in 1783. This act not only showcased Morocco's support, but also set the stage for a lasting relationship. In 1786, the two nations solidified their partnership by signing a treaty of friendship, which established the longest unbroken diplomatic relationship in U.S. history. This means that Morocco and the United States have been friends for over 230 years. Through trade, cultural exchanges, and political discussions, they built a unique bond that remains influential today. How incredible is it that such a strong friendship started in the midst of a revolution? Have fun testing knowledge with friends together. Watching a video is always more enjoyable when you can share the experience with others. The text encourages viewers to not only enjoy the content themselves, but also to spread the fun. By inviting friends who might enjoy testing their knowledge, it creates an opportunity for lively discussions and friendly competitions. Imagine watching trivia challenges or mind-boggling puzzles and then teaming up with friends to see who knows the most. This social engagement not only helps strengthen friendships, but also promotes learning in a fun and relaxed setting. So why not grab a few friends, share that interesting video, and see who can ace those questions? It becomes a memorable way to bond while discovering new facts and ideas together, sparking laughter and joy in the process. Let's uncover the truth about belly button lint jewelry. An Australian artist has turned an everyday item into stunning wearable art through an unusual project, crafting jewelry from collected belly button lint. This remarkable endeavor encourages us to rethink what we consider art and beauty. The artist gathers lint over time, transforming this often overlooked fluff into pieces that include necklaces and earrings, all while igniting conversations about creativity and hygiene. By using something that many would discard without a second thought, the project boldly challenges traditional notions of materials used in art. It invites us to look at the world differently, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. While the idea may seem bizarre, it underscores the limitless boundaries of artistic expression. So, what do you think? Does this make you question how we define art? Let's uncover the truth about heavysaurs. This unique band has been shaking up the music scene since 2008 by blending heavy metal with children's entertainment. Picture this: band members dressed as dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures, creating a fantastical and fun atmosphere. Their vibrant costumes are just the beginning. When it comes to the music, Heavysaurs delivers heavy guitars and powerful rhythms that get everyone headbanging. But don't let the intense sound fool you. Their lyrics focus on educational and joyful messages, perfect for the whole family. Whether you're a kid or just young at heart, their catchy tunes and dynamic performances bring together rock and learning in an unforgettable way. So next time you see a dinosaur jamming on stage, remember it might just be Heavysaurs, making music that rocks while still teaching valuable lessons. Is it really true that Apple Vision Pro changes reality? The Apple Vision Pro is a groundbreaking device that takes augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, to new heights. Imagine strapping on a sleek headset that not only immerses you in stunning digital worlds but also lets you interact with your surroundings like never before. This device uses advanced gaze tracking technology, allowing it to follow where you look, making the experience incredibly intuitive. You can simply use gestures to select, zoom, or navigate, enhancing how we engage with digital content. Whether you want to watch a movie surrounded by beautiful landscapes or collaborate on a virtual project with friends across the globe, the Apple Vision Pro can do it all. It's not just about technology, it's about creating new ways for us to connect, learn, and be entertained. Are we ready for this exciting shift in how we experience our world? Did you know Hokinga Steve lived 55 extra years? Despite being diagnosed with a terminal illness in the 1960s, Hokinga stunned everyone by not only surviving, but thriving. Instead of succumbing to the grim prognosis, he embraced life, celebrating his 76th birthday in 2018. During those remarkable years, the world of physics witnessed incredible advancements, from the discovery of gravitational waves to breakthroughs in quantum computing. Steve's journey serves as an inspiring reminder of resilience, showing how human spirit can challenge medical expectations. His life story feels like a testament to hope, demonstrating that even in the face of daunting challenges, one can find joy and purpose. Who wouldn't be inspired by someone who defies the odds against all expectations? Hokinga's legacy encourages us to appreciate every moment and embrace the unpredictability of life. Guess what really drives Manhattan's worth today? If Native Americans had sold Manhattan to Europeans for just $16 in the 1600s, the world of finance would tell a fascinating tale of compounding interest. Imagine that tiny sum, if invested at an annual interest rate of 8%, would astonishingly grow to a whopping amount over the centuries. Fast forward to today, and that $16 could have ballooned into a staggering fortune, enough not just to buy back all of Manhattan, but to retain an incredible $222 trillion after the purchase. This example showcases the power of investment and how money can multiply when given time to grow. It also raises questions about historical transactions and the valuation of land, underscoring how much our understanding of wealth dynamics has evolved. Isn't it amazing to think about how small decisions made centuries ago could create such massive financial outcomes today? Let's uncover the truth about F1 drivers' weight loss. During a thrilling Formula One race, drivers can lose between 2 to 3 kilograms, and this astonishing amount is primarily due to intense sweating. You might be wondering why this happens. In the cockpit, temperatures soar, sometimes reaching upwards of 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a furnace-like environment. The combination of heat, high stress, and the physical demands of controlling a powerful race car adds to the driver's exertion. As they navigate sharp turns and accelerate rapidly, their bodies are pushed to the limit, causing them to sweat profusely. This significant fluid loss can lead to dehydration if not properly managed with hydration strategies before and during the race. Moreover, maintaining physical fitness is crucial for drivers, not just for performance, but also for safety. In such a high-speed sport where every second counts, understanding how their bodies react can help fans appreciate the effort behind those breathtaking laps. Isn't it fascinating how much they endure on the track? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Roman dinner parties. In ancient Rome, gatherings were often organized with a surprising twist. Dinner invitations were extended by drawing lots, much like a lottery. This practice brought an exciting element of chance into social life, where who would dine together was partly determined by fate. Imagine the anticipation as guests waited to see whom they would share a meal with, turning every dinner into an intriguing social event. The Romans believed this method not only added suspense, but also promoted fairness, allowing anyone to have a shot at dining with the elite. This lottery system reflected the unpredictable nature of life and relationships at the time. So when you think about Roman feasts, remember that they weren't just about food and talk. They were also about the thrill of chance and the bonds formed in unexpected ways. Could you imagine attending a party where your dinner company was left to fate? Ever wondered why shopping makes us feel good? Retail therapy is not just a fun way to spend money. It can actually provide a temporary mood boost. When you indulge in shopping, your brain's reward center lights up, similar to how it reacts to delicious food or positive experiences. This excitement often comes from the release of a chemical called dopamine, which makes you feel happy and satisfied. It's easy to feel uplifted after buying something new, whether it's a stylish outfit or a gadget you've been eyeing. However, while this might give you a quick lift, relying on shopping too much can lead to negative consequences, like financial stress or letdowns when the novelty wears off. So while treating yourself occasionally is totally fine, it's important to find other ways to boost your mood that don't involve spending money. What other activities can lift your spirits? Ever wondered how space affects astronauts' hearts? In the weightlessness of space, prolonged exposure to microgravity causes surprising changes in cardiovascular function. Astronauts' hearts can actually shrink and transform into a more spherical shape. This happens because without the force of gravity pulling blood downwards, the heart doesn't have to work as hard. Over time, this leads to muscle atrophy, meaning the heart loses some of its strength and mass. Research conducted aboard the International Space Station has shown that cardiac tissue adapts quickly to these new conditions, which highlights just how important it is to find effective countermeasures. Astronauts on long-duration missions need to maintain their cardiovascular health, so scientists are continually looking for ways to keep their hearts fit and ready for the challenges of space travel. This fascinating area of study not only helps protect the health of our astronauts, but also deepens our understanding of how human bodies adapt to extreme environments. Are we ready for the next era of space exploration? Here's something incredible about lions in the wild. Lions, often called the king of the jungle, actually prefer grasslands and savannas over dense jungles. These majestic animals form social groups known as prides, typically consisting of related females, their young cubs, and a few dominant males. Interestingly, it is the lionesses who do the majority of the hunting, showcasing their remarkable teamwork and hunting skills. They often work together to stalk and ambush prey, ensuring their family has enough food. Meanwhile, the male lions have a crucial role. They protect the pride's territory from rivals and keep an eye on their young. This division of labor highlights how they cooperate for survival in the wild, making them both fierce and family-oriented. The dynamics within a pride help ensure that they can thrive in their open habitats, where they can spot potential threats and opportunities from great distances. So next time you think of lions, remember they are more than just fearsome hunters. They are amazing team players too. Believe it or not, Snape's secret was revealed early. J.K. Rowling, the brilliant mind behind the Harry Potter series, chose to share the surprising end of Severus Snape's story with Alan Rickman before he even stepped in front of the camera. This thoughtful decision was made so that Rickman could fully grasp his character's depth and motivations throughout the series. Knowing Snape's final secrets allowed Rickman to embody the role with layers and complexities that truly brought him to life. However, Rowling's revelation created some tension on set, as it meant Rickman had information about Snape that the directors were unaware of. This unique situation highlighted how essential it is for actors to connect with their characters on a deeper level, sometimes needing insider knowledge to create iconic performances. Can you imagine how different the films would have felt if Rickman hadn't known Snape's true story? Did you know makeup dates back to ancient Egypt? Long before Cleopatra graced the throne, women were using natural ingredients to enhance their beauty. Ancient Egyptians relied on items like crushed berries and fruits to add vibrant colors to their lips and cheeks. They even experimented with kohl, a mix of galena and other minerals, to line their eyes, a practice that not only beautified, but also protected against the sun's glare. Makeup wasn't just for looks. It carried cultural significance, reflecting social status and religious beliefs. For example, the colors and styles varied between different classes and were often linked to different festivals and ceremonies. This rich history reveals that the desire to express oneself through cosmetics is a timeless practice shared by many generations. Can you imagine what other beauty secrets these ancient women kept? Believe it or not, Napoleon wore bees to symbolize immortality. This famous leader's coronation robe was not just clothing, it was a statement of power and ambition. Decorated lavishly with golden embroidery, the robe featured stunning gold bees as a central motif, a symbol of immortality that tied back to ancient times. Napoleon aimed to project an image of supreme grandeur, reminiscent of the opulence found in the Palace of Versailles, which had long been a symbol of royal authority in France. By including such rich symbolism in his attire, he sought to elevate his status and express his aspirations for France. His coronation was a spectacle, showcasing not merely his power, but his desire to redefine the French monarchy. Each detail, from the gold bees to the luxurious fabric, encapsulated a message. He wanted to be seen as a ruler of enduring legacy. Imagine wearing a robe that was not only exquisite, but also bursting with meaning. Believe it or not, Mercury has no atmosphere at all. This unique trait means there's no wind, no weather, and even no sound on the planet. When the sun shines on Mercury, temperatures can reach a blistering 800 degrees Fahrenheit, turning its surface into a fiery hellscape. But when night falls, temperatures plummet to a frigid minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most extreme temperature fluctuators in the solar system. Without an atmosphere to shield it, Mercury is also a playground for meteors. Every impact leaves behind a permanent mark on its surface. These scars have been preserved for billions of years, giving scientists a fascinating snapshot of cosmic collisions. So when you think about Mercury, remember it's a place where the weather doesn't change, because there simply isn't any. Experience the breathtaking beauty of Detian Falls. This stunning waterfall, resting on the border between China and Vietnam, captivates visitors with its impressive width and spectacular multi-tiered drops. Stretching across two countries, Detian Falls stands out as one of the rare transboundary twin waterfalls, which adds to its allure. Each side showcases unique views, allowing adventurers to take in the majestic flow of water cascading over rocks while surrounded by lush greenery. The sound of the thundering water combined with the vibrant surroundings creates an unforgettable atmosphere that attracts nature enthusiasts and photographers alike. Whether you explore from the Chinese side or trek through Vietnam, the experience offers a glimpse into nature's grandeur. Adventure seekers also appreciate the hiking trails nearby, which lead to breathtaking vantage points. As you stand before this natural marvel, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder and appreciation for the Earth's beauty. Have you ever seen a waterfall that flows between two nations? Can you imagine that body language can change everything? Using open body language, like uncrossing your arms and making eye contact, can totally transform how others see you. When you stand or sit with your arms open, it signals that you're relaxed and confident, making people feel more comfortable around you. Maintaining eye contact during conversations shows genuine interest and engagement, helping build stronger connections. Studies reveal that people are more likely to perceive someone with open body language as friendly and approachable. So, next time you're in a chat, try flashing a warm smile, keeping your arms uncrossed and holding eye contact. You'll be surprised how this simple shift can change the vibe of your conversation and encourage others to open up to you too. Who knew that how you carry yourself could make such a difference in your interactions? Did you know your belly button is a bacteria hotspot? It's true, researchers have discovered that about 150 different species of bacteria live in this small, often ignored part of our bodies. The belly button, or navel, creates a unique environment, providing a cozy home for various microorganisms. These bacteria play a crucial role in our health, aiding digestion and helping to protect against harmful pathogens. Interestingly, the diversity of bacteria can vary depending on factors like personal hygiene, diet, and even where you live. Some people may have more types of bacteria than others. So the next time you give your belly button a quick clean, remember that it's more than just a small indentation. It's a bustling ecosystem full of tiny life forms. Who knew that such a tiny space could host such a vibrant community of bacteria? Surprisingly, chameleons excel in climbing trees. These fascinating creatures have a unique foot structure called zygodactyl feet, which is specifically designed for gripping branches. This means that each foot has 2 toes pointing forward and 2 pointing backward, giving them a powerful grip on the bark and twigs they navigate. Imagine having toes that can cling to a branch from multiple angles. This gripping ability is crucial for their lifestyle, as chameleons live mostly in trees, where they need to move safely and stealthily. Their remarkable feet, combined with their ability to change color, help them blend into their surroundings while they hunt for insects or hide from predators. So the next time you see a chameleon, take a moment to appreciate not just their vibrant colors, but also their incredible climbing skills. How do you think these adaptations help them survive in the wild? Here's a wild fact about savanna cats. These fascinating felines are a unique blend of domestic cats and wild African servals, making them the largest breed of pet cat. With their striking looks, including tall ears and spotted coats, savanna cats not only turn heads but also have a personality that's surprisingly dog-like. Unlike typical cats, they often enjoy playing fetch, exploring their surroundings, and even walking on a leash. Their playful nature and high energy levels make them interactive companions. However, having a savanna cat comes with responsibilities. They need plenty of stimulation and exercise to thrive. Because they're hybrids, they can exhibit behaviors that reflect both their domestic and wild ancestry. This combination means they require a lot of attention and socialization from their owners. If you're thinking about adding one of these incredible creatures to your household, prepare for a lively, affectionate friend who can become a part of your active lifestyle. Are you ready to embrace the adventure of having a savanna cat? Meet the blobfish, nature's strangest ocean dweller. This quirky fish has gained fame as the ugliest fish in the world, thanks to its unique, gelatinous appearance when it's out of water. Blobfish live deep in the ocean, around 2,000 to 3,900 feet below the surface, where the pressure is incredibly high. In their natural habitat, they maintain a form that allows them to float effortlessly above the seafloor, relying on their jelly-like bodies to survive in such extreme conditions. However, when pulled to the surface, the blobfish's structure collapses, creating the floppy, droopy look that many find amusing, yet unsettling. Although their physical appearance may spark laughter, blobfish play an important role in their ecosystem as bottom feeders, consuming a diet primarily of soft-bodied invertebrates like shrimp and crabs. Sadly, habitat destruction and fishing practices threaten their population. So the next time you hear about the blobfish, remember it's not just a funny face. It represents the wonders and challenges of life in our oceans. Why exactly does Bantaeng Sardigonakan inspire bold stories? This small location becomes a backdrop for powerful narratives centered on the quest for better resources. In many tales filmed here, characters embark on daring adventures, taking risks to improve their lives and communities. The very essence of Bantaeng Sardigonakan reflects the human spirit's desire to push boundaries, exploring the unknown in hopes of finding new solutions. The stories depict ordinary people confronted with extraordinary challenges, demonstrating the universal theme of perseverance. With its captivating landscapes and rich cultural context, Bantaeng Sardigonakan serves as a reminder that even with limited resources, ambition and courage can lead to remarkable transformations. Viewers may find themselves drawn into these heartfelt tales, questioning what lengths they would go to achieve their dreams. What lessons will we learn from these stories? Unbelievable but true, a golf course near danger. Just south of the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, you'll find an astonishing one-hole golf course that sits amid a landscape of uncertainty and risk. This unique course is bordered by minefields on three sides, making each swing a reminder of its eerie surroundings. Rumor has it that at least one golfer's shot has accidentally triggered a landmine, highlighting the dangers lurking just beyond the green. The course not only offers a surreal golfing experience, but also stands as a unique symbol of contrast, relaxation amid tension. Golfers and thrill seekers alike flock to this unusual spot, drawn by its bizarre and risky charm. While it's easy to focus on the sport, the reality of the DMZ nearby serves as a stark backdrop, making every round a vivid reminder of the history and tension that still exist in this region. Would you dare to tee off in such a place? Discover the secrets of Jupiter's Great Red Spot. This massive storm has been swirling for centuries, located about 22 degrees south of Jupiter's equator. Imagine a hurricane so large that you could fit Earth into it twice. The Great Red Spot rotates once every 6 Earth days, showcasing jaw-dropping wind speeds that can exceed 400 miles per hour. These incredible winds make it one of the most fascinating meteorological phenomena in our solar system. Scientists continue to study this colossal storm, trying to understand its longevity and the dynamics that keep it alive. The storm's reddish hue is another striking feature, likely produced by chemical compounds in Jupiter's atmosphere. As we learn more about the Great Red Spot, we gain insights not just about Jupiter, but also about atmospheric science in general. What mysteries might this giant storm still hold for us? Did you know dolphins breathe more efficiently than humans? While humans only replace about 15% of the air in their lungs with each breath, dolphins are incredibly efficient, replacing approximately 90% of the air when they surface. This remarkable ability is vital for dolphins, as it allows them to maximize oxygen intake while they're submerged. Dolphins spend significant amounts of time underwater, sometimes diving for minutes or even longer in search of food or while navigating their environment. By quickly exchanging stale air for fresh oxygen, they ensure they have enough energy for swimming, hunting, and even socializing. Their unique lung structure and breathing technique, known as apnea, help them hold their breath while minimizing the time they need to surface. This adaptation not only enhances their survival in marine habitats, but also demonstrates the wonders of evolution. So the next time you take a breath, think about how dolphins have evolved to thrive in their underwater world. Is it really true that the left lung is smaller? You might be surprised to learn that anatomically, the left lung is indeed smaller than the right lung. This peculiarity is all due to the heart's position in our chest. The heart sits slightly to the left side, taking up space that would otherwise be occupied by the left lung. This design helps ensure that both lungs can work effectively for breathing while accommodating the vital organ that pumps blood throughout our bodies. In fact, the right lung is made up of 3 lobes, whereas the left lung has only 2. This difference may seem minor, but it plays a crucial role in our anatomy and overall health. The lungs are essential for oxygenating our blood and removing carbon dioxide, and their unique structure helps support the heart's function. So the next time you take a deep breath, you can appreciate the fascinating partnership between your heart and lungs. How amazing is our body's design? Believe it or not, golf courses started with sandy traps. Golf's design elements have a fascinating history, and one of the most iconic features is the sand trap, or bunker. This clever obstacle traces its roots back to Scotland, where the sport was first played on what are called links lands. These natural coastal landscapes are unique, filled with sandy depressions formed by wind and waves. The early golfers embraced these sandy spots, incorporating them into their game. Instead of trying to level these areas, they made them part of the challenge. This unique topography not only required skill to navigate, but also added an exciting twist to the game. Today, every golfer knows that a well-placed sand trap can turn a simple hole into a real test of talent. So next time you're on the green, remember that those tricky traps are a piece of Scottish history. Ever heard of a speeding ticket for a horse? This amazing story centers around Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, who was once caught speeding on horseback. Back in the 19th century, life was a bit different, but the rules of the road, or trails, were surprisingly similar to today. In 1872, while riding through the streets of Washington, D.C., Grant was pulled over and issued a ticket for galloping too fast. Though he was a general known for his strategic prowess, this incident showed that even high-ranking officials couldn't escape the law. It's a fascinating glimpse into a time when horse and carriage were the main forms of transportation, but speed still posed a problem. Imagine the sight of a president being stopped for riding too quickly. This story reminds us that while times change, humans and their speedy tendencies remain the same. Cricket fans, have you heard about bowling? Bowling is the art of delivering the ball in cricket, and it's more than just a simple throw. It involves a smooth, rhythmic arm motion that players master over time. This elegant technique is what sets cricket apart from many other sports. When a bowler takes their run-up, they focus on their body mechanics to generate speed and spin, making each delivery a unique challenge for the batsman. The bowler must keep their elbow straight and follow through with their arm to ensure accuracy and power. Mastering the perfect delivery can take years of practice, and different types of bowlers, like fast bowlers and spin bowlers, have distinct styles and strategies. Fast bowlers aim for speed and bounce, while spinners create tricky spins that can confuse batsmen. This blend of skill and strategy is what makes cricket so captivating. So the next time you watch a match, pay close attention to the bowlers and appreciate the craft behind every delivery. Discover the mystery of Italy's crumbling, dying city. Situated atop a steep cliff, Civita di Bagnoregio captivates visitors with its stunning views and medieval charm. Once bustling with life, this unique village is now known as the Dying City due to its fragile clay soil that continues to erode, threatening its existence. Only 8 brave inhabitants call this place home, clinging to their heritage amidst the ruins. Accessed solely by a long bridge, Civita offers a glimpse into the past with its winding streets and historic architecture. While it faces an uncertain future, efforts are underway to preserve its beauty and history. Tourists flock to this ghost town, drawn by its enchanting atmosphere and the dramatic landscape that surrounds it. As nature continues to reclaim this remarkable site, the question remains, can systematic preservation save Civita from disappearing forever? Prepare to be amazed by drunken streetlight antics. In various cities, something funny yet alarming happens. Intoxicated individuals often mistake public streetlights for their own homes. This amusing scenario showcases how extreme drunkenness can lead to hilarious misjudgments. Picture this. A person, wobbling unsteadily, approaches a lamppost with their car keys in hand, attempting to unlock it as if it were their front door. Their mind, clouded by alcohol, tricks them into believing the warm glow of the streetlight is a welcoming porch light. This disorientation isn't just about humor. It's a reminder of how substances can deeply affect perception and behavior. While these moments might bring laughter, they also highlight the importance of staying safe and aware, especially in urban settings. Next time you see a streetlight, think of those adventurous drunks trying to navigate their way home. What a wild world we live in. Is it really true that sharks regenerate their teeth? Absolutely. Sharks are fascinating creatures, and one of their most remarkable features is their ability to constantly regenerate teeth. Throughout their lifetime, a shark can lose and replace teeth up to an astonishing 30,000 times. This incredible process happens because sharks have multiple rows of teeth, and when one tooth falls out, the next one moves up to take its place. Sharks typically shed a few teeth during each feeding, which helps them keep their bites sharp and effective. Unlike humans who have just one set of adult teeth, sharks keep on growing new ones from a reserve located deep in their jaws. Some species, like the great white shark, can replace their teeth every few weeks. This efficient regeneration is crucial for their survival, since their diet mainly consists of tough prey like fish and seals. So the next time you see a shark, remember its impressive dental arsenal that keeps it at the top of the ocean food chain. Here's a wild fact about Alaska's history. Did you know that Alaska was once part of Russia? In 1867, the United States purchased this vast and chilly land for a mere $7.2 million, a deal that many at the time thought was a mistake. Imagine acquiring a place that was twice the size of Texas for less than the price of a luxury home today. Now, Alaska isn't just a scenic wonderland filled with beautiful landscapes and wildlife. It plays a crucial role in the economy of the United States. The state is rich in natural resources, including oil, natural gas, and minerals. These resources contribute significantly to energy supplies and help fuel various industries across the nation. Plus, Alaska's stunning environment has made it a hotspot for tourism, attracting countless travelers who want to experience its breathtaking mountains, glaciers, and diverse wildlife. Can you believe how much history is packed into this cold yet vital part of the U.S.? Guess what really drives Iran's unique weekend schedule? In Iran, the weekend falls on Thursday and Friday, aligning with Islamic traditions that prioritize Friday as a day of rest and worship. This cultural choice showcases how different regions have unique approaches to time and work. While many countries have adopted the standard Saturday-Sunday weekend, Iran's observance reflects its values and religious practices. This weekend structure encourages people to spend Friday attending prayers or engaging in family gatherings, fostering a strong community spirit. Moreover, by shifting the break to Thursday, workers often enjoy a long weekend that can extend into a leisurely Friday, setting the tone for relaxation and reflection. This unique scheduling not only affects personal life, but also influences business operations, as many companies adjust their hours accordingly. As globalization increases our interactions, understanding such differences helps build respect and appreciation for various ways of life across the globe. Isn't it fascinating how culture shapes our daily routines? Have you ever wondered why Portugal held on to its colonies? This persistence lasted until the 1970s, a significant period when many other countries were letting go of their colonial territories. Portugal's determination to keep its African colonies, especially Angola and Mozambique, led to intense conflicts known as liberation wars. These struggles were fueled by the local populations fighting for independence, resulting in years of violence and turmoil. While countries like Britain and France were already retreating from their colonies, Portugal's reluctance illustrated the deep-rooted complexities of its colonial legacy. The push for independence in these African nations was driven by a desire for self-determination and the end of foreign rule. Ultimately, this prolonged fight reflected not only the spirit of the people, but also the challenges faced by nations grappling with the aftermath of colonialism. Why do some nations cling to power while others embrace change? Believe it or not, the first vaccine was a game changer. In 1796, Edward Jenner made a discovery that would transform medicine forever. He developed the first vaccine to combat smallpox, a disease that was wreaking havoc and claiming countless lives. Jenner noticed that milkmaids who had contracted cowpox, a less severe disease, seemed immune to smallpox. Inspired by this observation, he tested his theory by giving a young boy a dose of cowpox, and sure enough, the boy remained safe from smallpox. This breakthrough paved the way for modern immunology and vaccination practices, providing a means to prevent dangerous diseases. Vaccination not only protects individuals, but also contributes to herd immunity, making communities safer. Jenner's work set the stage for future vaccines that have saved millions of lives. Isn't it amazing how one man's curiosity changed the world? Can you imagine tiny, squiggly lines in your vision? Those curious moving specks that dart around when you look at bright lights or the clear sky are commonly known as eye floaters. These floaters aren't just random distractions. They are actually shadows cast by tiny clumps of protein or cells suspended in the vitreous humor, the gel-like substance filling your eye. As we age, the vitreous humor can shrink and these clumps can form, leading to those little floaters becoming more noticeable. While they may seem bothersome, Eye floaters are usually harmless and serve as reminders of the eye's natural changes over time. Interestingly, these floaters can remind us of the past, representing remnants of our eye's development. Most people experience them at some point in their lives. So if you've ever seen them, you're not alone. Why do you think some people see floaters more than others? You won't believe Sandra Bullock's Matrix role. In a surprising twist of Hollywood fate, Sandra Bullock was almost cast as Neo in the iconic film The Matrix. During the casting process, the film's producers faced challenges in finding the perfect male actor to take on the groundbreaking role of Neo, originally crafted as a male character. At one point, they even considered making Neo female, which would have radically changed the film's dynamic. This innovative thinking showcased how flexible the film industry can be, particularly in the face of unexpected hurdles. Ultimately, the decision landed on Keanu Reeves, whose portrayal has since become legendary. Bullock's acclaimed performances in other films remind us of her diverse talent, and it's fascinating to consider how the story of The Matrix might have evolved with her in the leading role. Can you imagine the film with Sandra Bullock as Neo?